Hello. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos. Title this one, New Year, New Me Stakes. And I think for the new semester, I'll just start again. So this is day one of semester two. So yeah, I ended a bit earlier than I wanted to with like the videos. The last thing that happened was like I had one of my last final. It went pretty okay. And honestly, I just remember like I finished the final and I had time to like review the questions and go over it again, but I just really wanted to be done with it. So I just submitted it with like 30 minutes left. I just left the exam room. I just really wanted to be over with everything. Then I went on a date with a girl. It went okay, but we just didn't click that well. So we decided not to pursue anything in the future, which happens. And then I spent the next couple of days skiing at Whistler. It was quite good. I had a lot of fun. The first day, I was falling a lot. I was quite out of practice, and I was dealing with a lot of cramps in my quads, especially because I had like air vents in my pants that I left open, so like I wouldn't overheat. And instead, it worked like against me by cooling down my muscles a bit too much. And I just kept cramping up because of that. That was something I figured out on day two, which was considerably better than day one. I only fell a couple times, and like one was on a blue, the other was like just from like a stupid jump. Honestly, like great. I skied the entire day, like no cramps. Like of course my quads felt tender and sore from the first day, but it was great. And then just flew home, spent a break with my family. Honestly, it was really good to be home. I just got to like disconnect from everything that had been going on here in Vancouver, and just went back. It was good. It was really good. Then flew back a couple of weeks later. Like flew in yesterday, unpacked everything, got my room back up and running. Getting ready for the new year. And then today was my first day of the new semester. It was quite good. This semester is going to be a lot more busy than my first one because I have 6 courses instead of 3 this time. So yeah, it'll be a bit more, but it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. I had 4 classes today, 4 lectures. It's exhausting, but I'll get through it. I'm also just having a great time. It's really nice to be back, and I'm just supercharged on social interactions right about now. So I've had a great day, honestly, just catching up with like all my friends from semester 1, and like just honestly, it felt really good. Also like getting back into like certain old habits. Like I had APSI in the morning, and then I came back and like had breakfast, and like I went and grabbed potato wedges, because they're like one of my favorite. Honestly, like I think the only like good breakfast food that's served here, and honestly they were just like great, and just like talked with friends and just caught up on like old stuff. My apps, I have a new AppSci group this semester, so I think I have a couple more teammates, but only 4 of us were there today. And initial impressions is one guy gave off really big brain energy, so I'm excited for that. One guy was a bit more reserved and quiet, so we'll see how that goes. Hard to get a read on him. And then the third guy was like the biggest enigma. He was smiling the entire class. Like, bro was just straight up happy to be there the entire time. So I have no idea who he is, but he's either like complete dumbass or genius. There's absolutely no in between, because he was just smiling the entire class. Like, I look at him, bro's just there like enjoying the lecture. So yeah, honestly, that was pretty crazy to see. And the other group mates, maybe they'll show up, maybe they won't, I don't know. But that was that. Then I had like 2 physics lectures and 1 math lecture. The math lecture started off not so great. We have like my professor has an accent, which like makes it a bit more difficult to understand. But especially he was using like a microphone, and there was a bit of like dissociation, or there's a better word. It's late at night though, so I won't waste time trying to remember it. But there was the discrepancy between him speaking, a delay, and him speaking and like the speakers repeating what he said. And basically, it was really, really hard to understand him. And basically, the first half of the lecture, I was just sitting there with my friends, like looking around. I'm like, I can't understand anything he's fucking saying. And I'm like, yikes, like, if this goes on, I think I'm just gonna straight up switch to a different section. Because for this math course, there's 5 sections. It's actually insane. Like, there's literally one section that goes on the exact same time, in the exact same building, the floor above us. It's just honestly crazy. And there's like 3 others as well, right? And yeah, then like after I had physics 158, which is electricity and magnetism, and then later on I had physics 170, which was mechanics. And honestly, my math class, my physics, and my 2 physics classes are just so insane. For my math and one of my physics classes, I have 2 midterms and 1 final, and that makes up 80% of our grade, the 2 midterms and the final, with the other 20% being like assignments, maybe quizzes. Actually, not quizzes for either of those, just assignments, tutorials and whatnot. And then for my mechanics physics class, there's 1 midterm and 1 final, and that makes up 90% of the course. It's actually just so crazy. And even worse, the midterm is 2 questions and the final is 4 questions. That's already been like predetermined. I calculated each one of those questions is 15% of my grade. Like, if I don't understand it, like, bye-bye. Like, I'm not getting an A+ straight away, right? But from what I've read about this course, it's like, if you put in the time and you understand how to solve the problems, like you understand the approach, then you typically do good. And like, I saw a bell curve for this, or I saw the grade distribution for this class, and it wasn't really a bell curve. I guess it was kind of like the opposite. There were like some really low grades and then like few average grades, and then there was a lot of like A's and A+ actually. So hopefully this is going to be a manageable course. But yeah, that was pretty intense when I heard that. Like, I looked around and like everybody was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that was that. Then I just went back, food, just chilled a bit. Honestly, I wasn't wasting time today, but the day just flew by. I grabbed dinner like some friends, with Barry, and man, I forgot the fake name that I gave him. Whatever. And another friend. Yeah, that we just caught up, talked about like life, and like, man, I can't believe I forgot his name. Okay, it's the guy, one of the guys I went to hop up with. Like, it was me and the third guy. I can't remember his fake name. Okay, I'm just gonna call him B. Okay, like, because I want to remember his fake name. It was me, Barry, and B. Like, grabbed dinner. B just like talked a bunch about how it was so nice to be home. He got to enjoy like his mom's cooking and like a bunch of good food. And it was just really funny. Like, that was one of the recurring themes. Everybody was just happy to enjoy good food at home, and that's why like everybody had a good break. And then after that, me and B went to jazz night to stay there for a couple hours. I got myself the watermelon dragon fruit like slushy, and honestly just as good as ever. So like a great start to the semester. I'm not going off a script, so this video is a bit out of order. I went to the bookstore also after my physics 170 class to get all the like codes for the courses that you have to pay for. Like, so that was that. Finally, they had a shot glass I had been waiting for a long time back in stock. It's like a UBC shot glass, and like it shits on the surrounding universities by having UBC be on top with the most liquor. So that was honestly just really fun, and I'm like, finally was able to get it. It had been out of stock for like months, so that was nice. And then yeah, I just enjoyed jazz night. When I came back, had like a dinner again. I caught up with like another friend. Honestly, this guy, I straight up don't remember his name, and the worst thing is he remembers mine. So yikes, like I just honestly, like, I just kept addressing him as bro, and honestly you can get by with that for a long time until you have to like introduce him to someone. But yeah, so that was kind of awkward. But then I came back. Honestly, don't have that much work just yet because it's like the very first day. But I do want to apply to be an RA for next year. And so I just completed a required course. It took, so just flew through that. And now I'm here recording this. Honestly, feels good to be back here and talking. I got all A's in semester 1. I mean, I only had 3 classes, but yeah, I ended up with a pretty good average across my classes, so I'm happy with that. So hoping to get all A's this semester again. Honestly, I think it's doable for all my classes, except for like Appsite 101 it does have a luck factor, and Physics 158, like all the upper years have warned me about it. Electricity and magnetism, everybody says it's a really, really difficult course, and they say it's really poorly structured, really poorly taught. Everybody says just like good luck on that class, so we'll see how that goes. Nothing hard work can't solve, right? Yeah, what else? While I was home over break, I got my ears pierced. I actually really, really like it. I think it's a nice addition to my fashion. Yeah, bleached my hair a bit more, so it's slightly less yellow and more gray, so white-ish, which I'm happier with. Just, yeah, honestly, a great day. I'm pretty tired. It's been quite busy the past couple of days. A lot of like flying, going to bed late, waking up really early. Just, yeah, happy to be back. I've really missed this. I got a proper like Canadian welcome today. Like I woke up, it was snowing actually, which was quite nice. Like while walking to my first class, it was enjoyable. But then like it got a bit warmer and the snow turned to rain. And basically it just got windy, rainy, and it still stayed cold. Like it was warmer, so it wasn't snowing, but it was still really, really cold. And basically like I had to walk a bunch today actually, because like back and forth, and I had like 3 separate outfits get soaked. Like I changed the jackets I was wearing 3 times throughout the day because just harsh rain. So yeah, I got a proper Canadian and then a proper Vancouver welcome. So that was funny. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited for the new semester. It'll be more work than the previous one, but I'm just looking forward to it. I've locked in. So yeah, with that, I'll be done. I hope you guys are doing good. It feels good to be back here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.